Hello and thanks for watching. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in a Roman Ascension campaign. I'm going to do a tactical assessment real quick because it's been a few days since I played. I need to remind myself where we are. And I guess we'll start. What's going on? Let's start with armies. How are we doing? So we have a fleet that's been hanging out in Eulalia. That's been there for a long time. They've actually changed leadership because one of the original leaders died. We've got a diplomat collecting taxes near Medlin. We've got Florius Tubulus, who is a member of the House of Cornelia. Interesting. Hang on, I just noticed something. Don't want to get off track, but let's check. Nope. Still don't have any recruiting options outside of the other houses. So Florius Tubulus is in Coria. We have someone collecting taxes near Rome, helping with our income. Our income's very nice, by the way. We're getting 13,000 every turn. So the early Roman Republic has collected a lot of territories, you can see here. And it's with these armies you're seeing now. Legio Sixferata is looks like commanded by the House of Julia. Arsenius Bassus controls the... Okay, so we control... Curious. Okay, we control the army that's in Apollonia. And then Aculio, I think, is also us. No, it's not. That's the other houses, you jerk. So the other houses actually control these folks. So looks like our main army, and we have a spy in the Vissos as well. And the spy can just help us make sure that no one else is sneaking around this area. We have a spy in the opposite end of our territory near ancient Toulouse, France. Tolosa, as it's called here. Silanus. Yes, Gnaeus Licinius Silanus is our second in command of the faction, and he is in Tolosa. And our faction leader looks like is in Massalia. We also have a fleet in Massalia. Now, the faction leader, I think I can go ahead and move him up north. Matter of fact, I'm going to put him right here, because I think my next move is going to be against the Arverni. Not necessarily right away, but I want to go ahead and have him blocking this road, because as you can see, this is kind of a geographical path straight to ancient Marseille. And I just want to make sure that no one can just march straight down. If I were to declare war on them, I want to have a strong army ready to defend. So we have that fleet in Massalia. And then Macrinius Lucullus, who is the leader of the House of Cornelia, is in Octoduron. And then we're back to Aelius Magnus, who is a member of our house. Okay, so our troops are in Massalia and Tolosa, right next to each other, in Apollonia and in Eulalia. Now, again, just as a bit of review, why that's significant is this is the current political picture. Ideally, we want to have this all the way full because it gives us the best bonuses, as you can see from the difference in the tooltips here. When I mouse from one to the other, you'll notice Peerless Influence is better for everything, really. But we're doing pretty well at Exalted. Also, the reason I want additional influence is as the Republic's territory continues to grow, I do want to try and spark a civil war, because if I resolve the civil war, then I'll have the option to actually found the Roman Empire, and that's an objective. So that's where we are there. And this influence is controlled by the people that are leading the armies. And actually, I'm curious about this. Let's have a look at this leader. Okay, he doesn't have a lot going for him. So yeah, it's all based on the actions of the army, and as also just the influence of people in general. I'm actually kind of tempted to bring this guy home, my faction leader. Or I might do that with my next faction leader. We'll see. So that's the armies. Let me go through my territory real quick and see if there's anything I can build. I don't think there is, because I think I've been doing a good job of keeping up. Ah, okay. So I need to convert Massalia at some point to be a Roman town. Looks like it still might be a mostly Greek town. Yeah, looks slightly different than the Roman towns. So eventually that'll look a little different. But I can't convert it yet. That's fine though. It looks mostly like my stuff because, you know, Greco-Roman architecture is very similar. And okay. So not a lot to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'll wait one more turn. I want to start a new army before I do anything against the Arverni. Carthage wants me to join the war. I will be doing that soon, Carthage, but not just yet.
Will you not give our people a little gold? You have much, and our people do not wish to become the slaves of envy.
That guy's voice is all over this game. It's hilarious. I'm not going to pay you, especially not that much, for a non-aggression pact. Look, I'm not going to pay you. Alright. So they didn't take it. I'm okay with non-aggression pacts, but not when they demand that Rome pay for them. Who do they think they're talking to? Tiberius Sitius Caesar, who is a patrician, leveled up. And I think he's right here. Yep, there he is. Let's go ahead and bump up his tax rate skill. Our income went up again, and will continue to go up. So that's nice. Let's go through and see if there's anything we can do anytime soon. Nope. All right. So this, our faction leader is now holding down the fort. I'm going to have him fortify. So he's built a fort there now on that border. So let's take a look at the tactical situation here. They control Visantio. That's their far border. So I could come straight at them from Coria here with Visantio. And then Bibracte, I could actually swiftly move up and knock out probably 3 of their settlements, I would say, pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and move this guy to be right on the border. Get him to fortify as well. As you can see, he's fortified. If someone were to attack him, you would see a fort around him like you would see. So actually, I could hit them pretty hard, but here's what would happen then. If I moved in and took... My aim would be to take Bertigala, this is ancient Bordeaux, Nemosos, Bibracte, and Visantio. I think Paris, ancient Paris, is somewhere up here, maybe. No, that's Germany. Ah, yes! Singidun is very, very near ancient Paris. Ancient Paris is actually not on this map. I don't know that there was an ancient Paris, but there you go. If I can go ahead and take that, here's what will happen. They might fall into my hands, but then the Arverni have this territory down here. And what I would kind of be counting on is for the Carthaginians to then do some damage to them here. I'm not thrilled with the idea of the Carthaginians taking a ton of territory. I'm really not. I would prefer, because I'm eventually going to conquer them, and they are all of this white and dark red. So not these guys, but everything else. That's ancient Carthage, including up in the Numancia region of Iberia, which is here. So anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me see if I have the option to raise... Okay, good. Here's someone new. Okay, it's someone from the House of Junia. I'm not thrilled with that, but it's better than otherwise. I'm going to go ahead and train a new army and I'm going to do it down here in Brundisium, just so I have full access to everything. We're going to raise an army.
At your command. Are you ready to serve Rome?
Let's see. I like the idea of having an onager, but there's just so much more range to the ballistas. Oh, I forgot. Actually, yeah, the heavy ballista is what I want. Let's see, what else do I need to add? Need to add skirmishers. Okay. So in 4 turns, that army will be ready.
We hunger for battle.
Let's see, who do I want to have?
Ready for battle.
Alright, so the House of Cornelia, these are their armies. Any military action, like if I were to have 2 victories with them, it would be not the best thing in the world.
Commander.
I'm going to go ahead and bring Minervia down here to Tolosa because I don't need them in Coria anymore. I'm not at war with anyone, and I'm just going to kind of trust. Up until this point in the campaign, I've had a lot of protection around, well, pretty much everywhere I am. Ooh, we have a slave revolt.
At your command.
I am glad I caught that. What are you doing? Alright, we're going to put these guys in Singidun first. I might normally put them elsewhere, but
How can I be of assistance?
let me see if I can use my spy to wreck this baggage train and get those slaves not to move, because they're in rapid march mode right now. She's on her way down. Sorry, that was a complete distraction, but I wasn't expecting to see them, and that's a decent-sized army. Good.
Was there
So they hopefully will not be able to go anywhere, and then I can attack them next turn.
For orders.
Is Aculio? Aculio is not my team. Cato? Cato and Aculio. Neither of them are my team. Okay. So basically, I'm trying to avoid military victories at the hands of faction members that are not people that are not members of my faction.
Drops out is left behind. We hunger for battle. Faster, damn you.
All right. So I'm rearranging some armies to get my family a little closer to the action here.
Ready for battle.
at your service?
Ready for battle. For battle.
All right, so he's holding it down.
Wish of me.
Let's go ahead and move my spy into the area of ancient Bordeaux. Okay.
Swift and silent as a shadow. In Rome's service, I never tire. I
Okay.
seek
So now we can see, at least for this turn, what's going on in both those areas. It's handy. End the turn. Interesting. Oh, that's a very weak army. Alright, so the slaves are attacking here. We're gonna fight this battle on the battlefield. It's not gonna go it's not gonna be very hard on my army. Look at this development here. There's a lot of roads outside of the walled portion of Singidun. Interesting. I don't remember fighting for that. Maybe I've leveled up Singidun since I got it. Awesome. I have so much territory. Yeah, I don't remember taking this city. This is so strange. I sincerely don't. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, I've converted it to Roman since I conquered it. Maybe that's the difference. Yeah, it's a different type of settlement than when I conquered it. So check this out. This is Roman Singidun. And actually, as a matter of fact, oh, they have ladders. Wasn't expecting that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here, and then we will do deployment for this, and then, you know what I'm saying. We'll do deployment and the full battle in the next turn, and then possibly some more battles after that, because we're going to take the fight to the Arverni. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.